Hello everybody, this is Godzilla, and today is the first review I've done in a while. And the reason I do this is because Louis Duran requested it, so I will show it to you guys and attempt to review it. Here is the SH Monsterarts Godzilla 2000. I got this at my local comic book shop for around, well, here, I'll get the box and show you guys. I got it for around $80. Oh, sorry guys. Which is good, I guess. Most things at that store are expensive, but I see this guy going around for like $200, so I think it was good. Anyway, so here's, put him over here. Here's the box. I don't really want to get too much into the box art, even though it is very cool. Here's a picture of Godzilla, like claw marks through the box here. A nice sign down here. Tamashii Nation, Bandai. Same here. This is also very cool. Up here, it has some nice beauty shots of Godzilla back here. There's another picture of Godzilla. And down here it's the Godzilla 2013 thing. So there's the box. And on to the figure itself. This, I have to say, is a very beautiful figure. First, I guess we'll get on to detail. It's just amazing. If you look at the skin texture, I wonder if I can focus. No, I can't. Okay. Sorry, I can't do that with my camera. But just look at that skin detail. It's so finely crafted. Every little detail is sharp, and it's just amazing. In the face, hold on. You're all putting the camera down. Okay, I still can't focus. That stinks. Okay, in the face, there's also lots of nice detail. He has detail in the roof of his mouth, but there's no way you guys will be able to see that on my camera. You'll just have to take my word for it. Where the spines come up through the top of the head, it is extremely detailed. And where his ears are here. Let's take a look at his eyes. His eyes are beautiful. I don't know, they just look shiny and round, unlike lots of other figures which are just regular paint. These are actually look like eyes. The spines also very detailed. Detail in every last bit of it. Down here where there's like skin up here, very detailed. Up here in the actual purple part of the spines, there's like little lines going through, or I don't know what to call them. Crevices, really tiny crevices, which just gives it amazing detail. Through the tail, they also look very good. And there's still lots of detail to the very last tip of the tail. By the way, this guy's really sharp to hold, and his spines are extremely sharp. So keep this away from your kids, or any kids for that matter. Let's see. I guess, oh yeah, claws, they look decent, but they look really good on the feet. And his feet are like webbed together down here. That's kind of cool. Paint job. Let's see. Well, as you can see, he's like a very just dark gray, kind of a charcoaly gray, and he has some light brown highlights on his chest and belly, and that makes it look more realistic, I think. Spines are obviously kind of a mellow purple, if you will. I don't know. His eyes are kind of tan, and his irises, I'd say, are very dark green, or very faded green. His claws are kind of vanilla yellowish color. Same on his feet. So paint job, oh yeah, and the inside of his mouth is kind of a glossy red. When I forgot to show his teeth for detail, they are all individually sculpted, and the red paint goes up onto some of the teeth, so it almost looks like blood or something. His teeth are beautiful, especially these front fangs here. Alright. I have to say this is the most articulated figure I've ever reviewed, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Okay, so I'll start with the head. First, his tongue is articulated. His jaw is articulated. It goes up and down. He has one point of articulation that doesn't really move much here, 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 in the neck, and then there's this one down here on the top of his body, which also comes down here, right through this line here. There's an intersection, not intersection, there's an intersection right here, which is also somewhat articulated on this bottom part here. And all those points allow for a very impressive range of motion for his head. I know Ultraman Kronos kind of ranted about this in his video, but yeah, you can look at his crotch. Whoop-de-doo. I don't know, just all those points of articulation on the neck and torso allow for a great range of articulation from side to side. Ow, I just hurt myself on his spine. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. On to the tail. I think it'd just be easier to say that there's articulation on every little ring on the tail, but it's really stiff the closer it is to his body. Like here, I can barely move it. I think that might not even count. This wiggles a little bit, this wiggles a little more, little more, little more, little more. So, in general, all of these rings here can rotate and move side to side, which also allows, here I'll move the camera up, for a very impressive range of tail movement. Ow, I'm hurting myself left and right here. Can you see how far his tail can move? That is impressive. They did that without wire or anything. I kind of wish the NECA figure did this, the 2014 one. That'd have been cool. And you can bring it up, and you're in a nice pose. I don't know, that's not a very good pose. And you always just straighten out the tail. Alright. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Alright, now do arms and legs. Start with the arms. His arms can move in, out a little bit, up, down quite a bit, actually. Yeah, his arms go 360. There's also this little thing in the shoulders here, which I think just makes space. I wouldn't consider that articulation. Down here at the elbow, here's this kind of ball joint thing. I'm sorry, I don't know all the terms. Which allows his forearm to move all around. And same with the wrist. You can do anything with his hand. You can put it like that, like that, like that. And same with his other arm. This articulation is going to take me forever. At his legs, he can move in the legs a little bit. One thing I noticed is that his legs are actually like connected. Can you see that? That's sort of strange. But anyway, his legs move like this. There's another little spacer in there, right in there. Then at the knees, here's the actual knee, which actually looks really good, which allows for some motion. Here you can move the shin backward and forward. You can rotate it a little bit, left and right a little bit. And then finally at his foot. Oh no, wait, there's more. Right below his shin here, you can rotate and move more. And at his foot, here, hold on, I need to hold this right. His foot can also move left to right. So as you can tell, this figure has an extremely impressive range of articulation. I'm not even going to bother counting it up to give you guys a total. But when you know that a figure is articulated in the tongue, you know that there's an extreme attention to detail in this figure. You can see his head there. So, posability, this is decently posable. Let's see if I can get him in like a battle pose. Yeah, I could kind of do that. Move his tail around. Maybe the other way. Yeah, so it looks like he's like clawing at something on the side. I think you guys get the idea. You can do a lot with this figure as far as posing. Let's see here. I guess next thing to do would be size comparison. Sorry guys, I don't have any other SH Monsterarts figures, but I do have the NECA Godzilla 2014 figure. And if this guy is looking, sorry, my throat's a little clogged up. This guy's looking as far up as possible. That could work if NECA Godzilla is looking down. The SH Monsterarts, if you can tell, his eyes kind of look in this direction. So yeah, that could work. I can see that. They're about almost nose to nose if the neck looks down a little more. Yep, that could work. Let's compare him to his Bandai Creation counterpart. Okay, I gotta get this one in his battle pose. Alright, that should work. That would also work. You can see the Bandai Creation is just a tad bit taller in the head. The spines are about level. I suppose that could work if you wanted to make them fight. Let them fight. Oh, and by the way, the Bandai Creation has like very glossy spines, while the SH Monsterarts has very dull spines, and I think that looks better. So let's compare the two side by side like this now. Maybe I can, no I can't, because I can't bend his foot. So there, these two are side by side. Get this one, it's better than this. And last, sorry guys, but not least, for size comparisons, is a figure. If you didn't have the Bandai Creation Godzilla 2000, then maybe you'll have this. This is Godzilla 1993. Let's put them up face to face. This doesn't work well because this guy is looking like in this direction. Well, he is looking straight at his lower lip. Yeah, the 93 Godzilla is a little taller, but again, that's also because this one is hunched over. His spines actually go above 93 Godzilla's head, but they are pretty huge spines. But I suppose they could work as like a team. I suppose. Yeah. Alright. So, last thing, this figure is, as far as movie accuracy, he is not. But there's a reason to that. Let's see. This was not used in the movie, this design. This was like concept art. So, this was actually concept art. As you can see, he looks a little more cat-like. See, I think I remember seeing the name on the box. But anyway, yeah, this is concept art. So, as far as movie accuracy, it's not movie accuracy. So I'm trying to find the guy's name. Alright, I can't find the guy's name. Whatever. It was sculpted by a Japanese guy who worked on a lot of designing and stuff. And he did a fantastic job. I think it's probably this guy here. Still doesn't say his name. Or it does, but I can't read it. So, movie accuracy, it's not, but I still think this design is really cool. And it's not like they just didn't care about movie accuracy. This is concept art. And I'm sure it's very close to the concept art, but it's just not accurate to the movie. So that will about wrap it up for the review of the SH Monsterarts Godzilla 2000, requested by Louis Duran. If you see this guy for a decent price, maybe $75, $70, $80, definitely pick him up. He is a beautiful figure, and I'm going to give him a, well, let's see, what will I give him? I'm going to give him a 5 out of 5. it's just a really beautiful figure. You know, if you want to put him on your shelf, you can always fold the tail up like this, like some Bandai Creation figures do. I prefer it long though. So, yes, here's the review of the SH Monsterarts Godzilla 2000. Like I said, I gave it a 5 out of 5. This is definitely a good first impression on the SH Monsterarts line. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and subscribe to Louis Duran, because he requested this review, and he is really close to 300 subscribers right now. So subscribe to him, Louis Duran, and me. Hope this review was helpful, and I will see you on my next